Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Tasmania. Visiting the Bridestowe Lavender fields has been something that I have wanted to do for years, but because of the pandemic I haven't actually been able to, and I've had to move the flights a number of times. So I was delighted to finally get here and see the lavender in full bloom. It was incredible to walk around the farm, even if I had grossly underestimated what kind of footwear I needed, and I went home with completely brown feet, but it was amazing to see the different ages of the lavender and where they've just replanted, and to see how they had staggered the bloom time of the various rows and rows of lavender. It wasn't that long ago that this farm actually nearly went broke until it was taken over by some new owners and given a new breath of life. Apparently it takes 100 kilos of lavender to produce 1 kilo or 1 litre of natural lavender oil, which is just crazy that it takes that many flowers to actually produce the oil. And it made me wonder how you could possibly ever work out how much oil you need to have and how much lavender you need to plant, because my experience in the garden is that sometimes things don't work out despite your best intentions to grow them. Timing the trip is pretty tricky. They say the blooms are going to be at their fullest between December and January, and possibly even early February. So you really have to roll the dice with when you're going to book in to see this incredible farm before all the flowers have been harvested and turned into various lavender products. In Australia, this is also our peak holiday time, our summer holidays. So you just kind of have to have a punt on when you can get there. And I went in the middle of January, even though I'm only just getting around to releasing this video now, and thankfully it was the perfect timing. They had only just started to harvest some of the lavender, and so the colours at the various stages of bloom were in full display and absolutely incredible. They also had the tastiest lavender ice cream ever. It was so good. I wish I could have bought a tub of it to take home. It was absolutely divine to walk around in the summer heat with this very subtle flavor. They also produced some other products like oils and soaps and things like that in the shop. Something else you could get at the farm was a lavender flavored lemonade, and I don't know if it's because they were so busy, but the lavender taste in this was so potent it was actually undrinkable, but it was still a cool experience. After spending a couple of hours roaming the lavender fields, it was time to head back into Launceston where I was staying. Once I was there, I sadly had to do a little bit of work. I have opened up a new physio clinic. For those who don't know, I was a physio who sold my practice and took some time off work, and I have moved out of the city and started gardening and being a wannabe homesteader. But at a certain point you have to go back to work, and so I took some time in this beautiful home to actually create the website and get things going again before I jumped on a bus and headed out into a little town near Launceston, where they have more convict style, English style buildings, a lot of history there, and an incredible market with some tasty licorice. I got a little bit carried away at the market. I picked up a ton of licorice, I picked up some blackberry jam, and I got this apron to work with in the kitchen because I'm always covering myself with food, and I got a smaller one for Ruby, my niece, so when she helps me out we'll both be same, which is what she's always after. But this market was incredible, more than just the insane number of antique style things that they had at the market. They had a huge amount of local produce, and a lot of it was organic, and it was interesting to see the varying qualities of that food and kind of learn a little bit more about what each farm does in order to produce their produce. But it also gave me a ton of ideas of things I want to plant, and a lot of hope that in the future this could be me producing a ton of produce that I can share with my friends and family. It also gave me some incredible ideas of some beautiful flowers that I want to have in my future garden, and loads of ideas on ways I could preserve that food, which is exactly what a wannabe homesteader wants to learn all about. Never seen chickens at a market before. One of the things I've learnt since working in my own garden is that freshly picked strawberries are the greatest thing in the entire world. So I thought these organic strawberries would be amazing, and unfortunately they aged really quickly. So what I've learnt from this is that you can't have enough ice cream when you're on holidays, especially tasty blueberry and lavender ice cream, but also that if you're going to eat strawberries, you might as well grow them yourself, and all other strawberries are never going to be as nice as the one you just picked in your backyard. So it was time to explore the town and all the beautiful architecture and amazing stained glass windows around town, and go into some of the stores which had some incredible homewares, but they were crazy expensive. There was one wool hot water bottle cover that was $150, and I just can't ever imagine having that kind of money to spend on a hot water bottle cover.
Because I'm still in love with you. I want to see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon.
I hope you guys have enjoyed coming with me to Tasmania. It was an incredible couple of days and the first time I've actually travelled properly since the pandemic because I'm immunocompromised and actually sick as I try to narrate this with my failing voice. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and getting a little look at the lavender fields, and hopefully I will see you again in the next video really soon. Thanks for watching.